And the reason I'm doing this instead of just ending it all together is because some people really enjoy having this on a Sunday morning. You know what I mean? Whether it's me as like a captain steering the ship or somebody else. Yeah, if you enjoy the show, you'll enjoy it over there too. You know, everybody that knows or has been watching this long enough obviously knows Andrew. You know what I mean? And he'll probably run it better than me, quite honestly. And I'm not saying that as a slight against myself. But you know, he has a job in radio, you know what I mean? So he has like professional experience, like when it comes to a lot of this stuff compared to me. And he has a good voice. I was like, the music like stopped when I said that. I was like, oh my God, did I stop music? So, anyways, but yeah, so it's technically, yes, it'll be emotional. Cause I've been running this show for like 6 years. I guess something like that. I mean, if it's not 6, it's got to be close to 6, somewhere in there. And it's evolved into a whole big thing like that. It wasn't before. It was just a normal stream that I would do every Sunday morning, and then like, then I started getting co-hosts, and then I started doing more of a formatted show, and you know, and then it just kind of turned into what it is now. So it's look, it's emotional. But it is what it is. I need time to do other things. So Pure and Fury is a little bit different because it doesn't involve other people. It doesn't involve as much structure that I have with this show. And it's on at like midnight on Fridays. So it's not a matter of me trying to like get up or do something. You know what I mean? Like it's a completely different thing. And yeah, it's just a lot easier. So, all right. Pure and Fury, something nice lulls us in close. Hive can slap us really hard. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I guess that's an interesting way to look at it. It's like me lulling you in, just so I can smack you. Lauren says lazy people love AI. Craftsmen and craftswomen despise it because it brushes over the details. It's a useful tool, but it was widely misused. When used correctly, we never know. Again, we can get more into it later in the discussion, but yeah, it's the next several years are going to really decide on what's going to happen with this stuff. You know what I mean? On a lot of different levels. You know,
we have enough water.
You talking about for the machines?
Yep.
To run? Yeah. That's something. That's real quick. That is something very interesting, though. I don't know if it's the same thing that I'm thinking of or just similar. That a lot of people don't think about. So gas, you know, natural oil, coal. Look, I'm not big proponents of those, or even nuclear. I'm more of a bigger proponent of trying to use as much natural resources for energy as possible. You know, whether it's a mixture of solar, you know, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal, harnessing methane from dumps. You know what I mean? Like just as much natural resources without trying to be using anything dangerous, so to speak. However, it does not mean that those other things aren't useful as long as we're very careful about it and stuff. You know what I mean? But the things that power a lot of stuff that we use, you know, whether it's artificial intelligence, machines, because yes, that is a very good point. I read something about that in certain places where they're built. But the resources it takes to run those things is a huge, not just footprint. I'm not like just being a hippie about it. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, just general resources, you know? And it's something we're gonna have to figure out. I that's what I always say, like, and I'm not gonna get political on it, but that's always what I say, like, we need smart people like to run things, at least to a degree, you know, or at least to be right there to ensure guidance, you know what I mean, in the right direction, and be able to fend off things like lobbyists or you know, special interest groups and stuff like that, you know what I mean, that have more of their interests and not the people's interests at heart. So, but that's a whole different subject that obviously I don't want to get into. Smokey! Good morning, Smokey. Smokey, I wanted to apologize again, but I forgot. Oh, of course, now I can't. It's over there. I forgot about that Infinity Gauntlet for you, so I put it aside, but just Don't let me forget, okay? But I put it aside for you. Super Carpe. Good morning. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you.
Morning. Jay, look at the private chat real quick.
What's that?
Look at the private chat real quick.
Oh snap! There's messages in there.
I had a question. Since you're going down the chat, I was like, oh.
No.
Oh yeah, there's you see
yeah.
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 Do we have any? Yeah, we got some. I can't think of.
Thank you.
The people with the wrenches, but I can't think of the moderators.
Yeah, I can get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I don't even know what's going on there, but that seems like it's more of a Pure Man Fury thing. Where am I on the chat? Stones. What the hell is a stone in weight? I however much the stone weighs. I don't know. Is that a trick question? Southern Brick Guy, what is going on, my friend? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Hope everyone is fantastic.
Oh, I have the answer. I just Googled it. 1 stone equals 14 pounds.
Don't they say kilograms? That's another one, kilograms.
Oh, or 6.35 kilograms.
6.35 kilograms. You feel like we're like Back to the Future. I'm like 1.21 gigawatts.
I mean, I am building it.
Yeah, but I don't know what. Do they think a foot is what the size of an average foot is?
Is that cheese?
Yes. No. He knocked my bunny ears off.
Oh man, very aggressive. You guys, I don't. You guys are talking some crazy talk with this stuff. If you want it easier to do conversions in the message, some way to go. I don't know. I feel like my brain's gonna explode. Chef, what's cooking, brother? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Quarter pounder. You mean the McDonald's burger? They sell it everywhere in the U.S. It's a way. Everywhere else, it's just a name. No, it's not just a burger. It's a quarter pounder. Because a McDonald's burger is called a hamburger.
I mean, is it really a quarter pound? Isn't it like a quarter pound before it's cooked?
I think so. I think they even have a disclaimer about how it shrinks in weight or something after cooked or something. It's like, yeah, how. Well, I'm like, but dude, what do you mean before cooked? Because I feel like before or after. Because before it's frozen. Are you telling me that that frozen patty doesn't weigh more because it's frozen?
No, they weighed it before they froze it.
Well, then why does it weigh less? Is it the fat?
Because it shrinks. Yes. Have you ever seen like a bacon? It goes from like it shrivels.
I know, but I'm like, okay, it shrinks. But that just means like extraction and contraction, like the weight should be the same, right? It's just the movement of it.
Nope.
Because a bridge can extract and contract. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean the weight changed, right?
Yeah, but that's different. That's not like food science. That's like engineering.
Is there something called food science?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like if something's like too salty, you can put like a potato in it to get rid of it. If something's too sweet, like the acidic, you put lemon. Yeah, it's a whole science.
I feel so lost right now. And you know what's crazy is I used to cook for a living.
Really?
You probably knew. You probably didn't realize it was food science then.
I'm a really good cook.
I'm a really good eater.
I can make y'all really good. You want some ham for Easter? I can make some ham, some stuffing.
Oh, that's good. Cheesy, we got an invite. Let's go.
Actually, I have no idea what we're doing for dinner tonight. I feel like I'm lost. Wait. Oh, wait, that's what we were talking about. Cable City Brick House. Good morning, Brick World. Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning to you. We got fall equinox out there. Good morning, autumn. And a happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to you. Yes. Let's see. We got happy Easters out there. I think I can tell about it's the water.
Yeah, because it
See?
evaporates.
Yeah, but the water's not part of the burger.
Yes, it is.
That is not.
There's
that's
water
not-
in the water molecules. That's why
There
it's
is water in the
steam.
burger, especially if it's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him, cheese.
Hold on, I'm processing this. Give me a minute, because I feel like I can't just outright say you're wrong.
Google it.
Well, here's my thing. Look, I understand what they're saying. They're like, "Oh, I know how we can save money. We'll say it's got water in it, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but if water was part of the burger, then I feel like it would still be there after you cooked it.
No, it steams out. It evaporates.
I know, because it's not part of the burger.
So you're telling me when you work out and you sweat, it's not part of you? Water weight?
I don't know. That's a totally.
Oh,
different
see,
thing.
look, even
It is-
Mayo just said it too.
Water is part of the lost weight when being cooked. I know. That's how they're trying to save money on your ass. But what I'm saying is the before part, when they're saying this is what their burger weighs because it's got water, it's frozen, or whatever, they're selling me false weight, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yes. That's why they have to put the disclaimer now saying,
But not
I
too
know, but
much.
I'm over here like these corporations are lying and taking advantage of us, and you guys are like, well, it's because it's part of the burger.
But it's not too much. It's not like it's watermelon. I mean,
Oh, God.
it's the makeup. It's just a little bit of water.
Yeah, but see, when I'm eating something beautiful like a watermelon or like a cucumber or something like that, I look at it in two different ways. I'm enjoying something like I'm consuming food, but I'm also getting hydrated from water. It's two separate things. I know they're together, they're hanging out, but it's not like if we're hanging out, we're one thing. We're two separate people.
The burger's hydration is oil and grease. So you're getting hydrated by grease when you eat your burger.
oh, wow. Okay, so Google, of course. It says on here, the patty weighs between 2.8 to 3 ounces after cooking. So you lose about 2.5 pounds.
God,
I mean, ounces.
I still feel like it's a lot.
That is.
I mean, look, okay. I can at least attest, I'll throw out an olive branch here, that I'm probably, what's the right word to look for here? I'm probably pissy about it because of the prices of fast food. I cannot believe how much fast food costs nowadays, man.
Man.
It's almost like when you go through drive-through, like imagine I'm pulling up in drive-through right now, and, and they're like, yes, that'd be $57, please. And then they handed me like some gourmet, freshly cooked food with the best mannerisms you could ask for.
That's Chick-fil-A. We know where you're at.
You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't understand the whole Chick-fil-A thing. It's kind of an odd thing, to be honest with you.
That's why I have food
They
at
got
home.
it right. It's the magic of Christmas. They have it right.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just every time I see that place, the lines in the drive-thru are hella long. But if you get in that line, you'll be in and out in no time. It's like the weirdest thing in the world.
Time
Or the
does not
mobile
exist.
order.
The mobile order is even faster. Are you kidding me? Like, I thought it was already fast. And then we went the other night to Chick-fil-A. And she put the mobile order thing in. And there wasn't even no line. We just went right past, it was the other lane. We went right past everybody.
There's a mobile order lane?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well, you can buy that. Yeah, it's like a pre-order. And we're special because we have one of the rare Chick-fil-A's, the blue Chick-fil-A, where they sell like wings and pizzas and burgers.
What?
They sell like a blue cheeseburger.
What?
It's the blue Chick-fil-A. It's only in Maryland, but it's up your end, not my end. I just haven't gone yet. No, it's in College Park. I'm sorry, it is on my side.
It's just it's a weird thing, man.
World.
It's a weird thing. And I guess it's even weirder that it's on Easter on a Sunday when I'm talking about it. That
And they're closed.
well, not only do they do amazing with their profits and all this stuff, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, they're closed on one day of the week. You know,
It's still killing it.
I will say though, with all this hype I'm giving Chick-fil-A, I still stand by. I absolutely cannot stand those dumbass cows, man. It just blows. It kills me, man. It kills me because every time I bring it up, people like my friends, people like they're all like, well, "Dude, they're just cartoons. It's not real or anything." I'm like, which even proves my point even more.
Cows are super cute.
They're cute.
They're very dumb.
They're cute. Oh, they're cows.
Again, see, there you go. They're cows. Now listen, if you're gonna make up magical cows that can technically write, why wouldn't you make them smart enough to spell correctly? They're a horrible influence to kids. It's no wonder so many kids are dumb these days, man. Because they look at Chick-fil-A and they're like, "Well, cows spell like that."
First of all, kids are not dumb. Number one.
All right, you're right.
That's when you gotta.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said
They're
kids
learning.
are dumb. Most kids are dumb. How's that?
That's when you got to teach them media literacy and not rely on teachers to do the teaching.
I really think it's more about phones and social media than anything.
It still falls on the parent.
You know what? I feel like I'm missing out on the chat right now. Dusty Bricks in the house. Quarter pounders have not suffered shrinkflation like the Big Mac has.
Oh,
that's a good statement.
I don't know when the last time I've been to McDonald's.
I go too often.
I went yesterday. I got a fish fillet with a large Hi-C orange and a small fry.
I've cut back a lot, but not enough to make a difference, I think.
It's just for me. I look at the price. I'm like, yeah, I got food at home.
We went to Denny's.
You don't have McDonald's money?
Oh, I got McDonald's money. Nope.
But I tell you what, man, last night we went to Denny's and both of our meals together was still cheaper than like if both we went to like McDonald's.
Yeah, see?
I believe it. I've noticed that. Mo and I noticed that at Cheesecake Factory. Our Cheesecake Factory meal was cheaper than if we had gone to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or something. We noticed that.
And look, and I know it's Denny's and not like, you know, like a more expensive restaurant or something like that, but still sitting down and getting a freshly cooked meal or whatever, and now is cheaper than going through freaking McDonald's. It's
and
wild.
Being served and tipping. Right. You have to put tipping in there, being served.
It's still cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Well, and the other thing too is, you know, I don't want to go on a ranting mode, but like
Renee
you get stuff wrong at fast food places all the time, man. Like I get stuff that's wrong with my order or stuff missing or whatever, and I'm like,
I don't drive off until I look and check in my bag.
But
sorry,
I don't understand
that person.
Like, look, I don't know. A couple weeks ago, I got breakfast at McDonald's, and the only thing Mrs. Hive wanted was a hash brown. All right. Well, hash browns are, I don't know, like damn near $3 now a piece.
They are.
I'll get a whole pack. Put it.
They're $2.49.
They're treating potatoes now like they treat chickens or cashews. Like they're like the rarest thing on the planet or something like that. And for cashews, for instance, before anybody says in chat, like Ms. Hive the other day, she was like, yeah, cashews is because, you know, there's a lot of different things going on with cashews, you know. And I was like, look, if it's about because they got to come from another country. I was like, we've invented the technology to grow meat in a lab. I was like, you're telling me we can't grow cashews over here? Like, what's going on? And chickens, why are chickens so expensive? They're everywhere.
Welcome to all the farmers during our special.
Right.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah.
God, dude, I don't even want to go on anymore, man. It's just, I'm just like, why?
It's rough. It's a rough economy right now, but we're gonna get through it.
Okay.
More tough.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm not trying to spend these last few Good Morning Brick Worlds on a tyrant, but I will say, unfortunately, we have to involve ourselves with a lot of stupid people and a lot of expensive chickens.
You can't buy Lego if you're buying expensive chickens.
Right.
You can't buy Lego if you're buying anything. honestly.
Yeah, all those.
But you know what?
chickens.
Check this out. There was something I was thinking about. I think we got to the bottom of the chat. So let me turn off this real quick. But there was something I was thinking about the other day. And I was like, I'll give Lego an olive branch. Just, this one time on something. Because when I'm talking about Lego, I'm talking about Lego. But this involves something else. I was thinking, no matter what hobby you get into, pretty much. Go ahead.
No, I'm just looking at what Dusty said in the chat.
Yeah, I same thing.
Ain't nobody talking about Easter eggs at $60 per kilo. What is a kilo? Dude, you're killing me. Chocolate should not cost more than meat.
That's the weight.
A brick?
A kilogram.
Wait, but what is it to us?
A brick. Don't you watch CSI and the news and all that's a brick?
Oh. Yeah, but how much is
that about 2 pounds?
Not in money. How much is that in weight?
1 kilo is about 2 pounds. So $60.
So $60 for 2 pounds of Easter eggs. Hold on, man. We got another co-host here. Whoa! Easter. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Hey, Andrew, happy Easter.
I see you're in the very Easter bunny mood.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jesus mood.
The original master builder. Oh, look at that.
I love that.
I got to take it off. I got to get it off. Just came back from mass. Sorry, I'm late, guys.
Oh, no, you're good.
All right.
We were just talking about, ain't nobody talking about Easter eggs at $60 per 2 pounds. Chocolate should not cost more than meat. Well, here's the thing. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on right now, that we're not really going to get into specifically, but that are making prices act a little funky. I will tell you right now, every time I have to put gas in my vehicle,
man,
I really just want to bash my head against the concrete. I think that it'd be a little better. But it's also, look, and again, not trying to get specific about anything, but if this stuff keeps going on right now, a lot of stuff is going to be getting expensive because how do you think everything gets to us? It takes oil.
It's also like,
what
was it when that one ship blocked the travel route?
Oh,
yeah. So, look, a lot of crap going on right now, but
we got Lego. This is my
I was gonna say, but it would be dismissive to say that like just prices in general haven't been going up for decades. You know what I mean? And some stuff just being out of control. Like, look, this whole chicken expensive rant that I went on, that's not a new rant. Dude, I was doing chicken rants.
I
was doing chicken rants like a decade or so ago, man. Because I want to get chicken. I'd be at Royal Farms or something. And I'm like, oh, a drumstick is $3? a little drumstick. Look, dude, I am 6'2", 200 pounds, man. I can eat a drumstick in basically 2 bites. That's basically $1.50 a bite, man. And it's not even like it's gourmet chicken. They're talking Royal Farms. They didn't clean their fryer good enough chicken, okay? Like, I'm sure in some nicer places, maybe their fryer oil tastes better. I don't know, man. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy. And it's chicken. It's chicken, man. It's not like it's some exotic bird that you got to get from some other country and it's got to be shipped here and treated differently. Like, it's chicken. They eat chicken feed.
Well, chicken is corn. It's a lot,
What do you mean?
What they eat. Have you ever taken care of a farm animal? Just one?
Well, then grow worms. I mean,
you're gonna
grow worms.
You're gonna eat worms.
Pink Wheels just dropped some knowledge about something that's not worms.
All right, let's see here what we got going. We'll watch a chocolate documentary harvesting. What is that supposed to be? Cocoa?
Yes.
That's the original. It goes from the beans.
Well, that's the proper way to spell it.
Correct.
Cacao.
I think,
right?
Harvesting cacao is very labor intensive, and companies like Nestle are paying slave labor prices to the people doing the hard work in Africa and South America.
Same with the,
and that's horrible. That's horrible. And that could also be a whole different discussion as well. But
chocolate.
Here's what I was saying just about like cashews.
Cashews.
Are you telling me There's
you
no.
came in at the right time, Andrew.
We just flew some people back out to the moon, man.
Allegedly.
We can't grow cacao in America and pay people good wages.
No, because I can answer that question. It's all about space and the rainforest and climate. That's why certain things aren't.
And then you think chocolate is expensive now.
And the labor?
Yeah, look, you know what the problem is?
The process.
I'll tell you what the problem is. Look, I will admit, I think I'm the problem.
Yes.
I think that I am a whole son of a generation speaking that just thinks things just magically appear. And Santa Claus just looked like the person on the Coca-Cola bottle. You know what I mean? And just chocolate just comes from some magical company called Hershey's in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And don't understand
where
everything comes from. But I still believe in science and technology. And there must be a way that we can harvest cacao over here in America. Am I going to keep eating cacao? I don't feel like that's going to be right. I feel like I need to say cocoa.
Speaking of Coca-Cola and Santa Claus. Do you know how vicious polar bears are?
Yeah.
Actually, they are very vicious, man.
And they're not white either.
No,
they're brown.
That's because they're dirty, aren't they? White?
No,
y'all not gonna warm polar bears.
Their skin is. I mean, their fur is like a light tan color.
Y'all not gonna ruin polar bears for me. They're fluffy and white.
But look, that's reality. That's reality. Me thinking like again on Coca-Cola that polar bears are just pure white, and they have their little cubs, and they share the Coca-Cola bottles with them.
That's my vision too, Hive. So I'm with
no. I
feel like my whole world is breaking down right now.
My whole world breaking down.
Well, someone said, I think Trevor said this is pure rant fury without the cursing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pink people, this is pure rant food fury.
Mayo, yes. Yeah, mayo. That's what I was talking about.
Ham's the right food for Easter, right?
You've moved on to pork now?
What?
I thought you said ham. I said you've moved on to pork now.
Did.
Yeah. I get. Ham is a
Easter ham is
turkeys for Christmas.
Easter ham, turkeys for Christmas. I guess. Yeah.
And then we got corned beef for St.
We can get brisket. Like I always did a brisket on Easter.
I feel like stuffing is interchangeable.
That's what we're having.
What?
Stuffing is year round.
You.
I mean, you can do what you want.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We like seeing the cat's butthole. It's all right.
No, we don't.
It's good morning. Rise and shine.
Yeah, good morning.
Man,
are we on the side of the moon?
Are we talking about the news or
we haven't even gotten to the news.
Oh my god.
We got to food news.
Mayo did say, Jay, you were talking about the container ship that blocked the Suez Canal. Suez Canal. Now take your ship to under threat in a different water basin. Yeah, look, I don't understand. Like, I can understand some fear, or maybe have a hard time with trust. And I'm talking about with countries, right? But I don't understand the need for any country, whether it's America or another country, like to just have issues, man, with each other. I was talking about this the other night when I was talking about like the Artemis, and how science, which by the way, I wanted to make a correction on the Artemis thing because I was talking about Americans, right? And I didn't realize that one of our Canadian, I think it was a guy from Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't realize a Canadian was on board. So
a Canadian, a black guy from out here, a female, and Canadian. All four of them.
So cheers to Canada. But I was talking about how, like, when I was looking at the picture of the astronauts, right? And I was just commenting on how it was just, I was proud that we had a diverse looking people that were running this mission. You know what I mean? And usually I don't really dwell on those things, but just in this moment, I'm looking at this. We're going back to the moon. It's a big deal, and the older you are, the more kind of it kind of touches you a little bit to the heart because of the stuff that we went through with Challenger and everything else. But I was looking at it and I was like very proud of these people, right? And it made me think even more about science. Like science doesn't care about ideologies. They don't care what your skin color is. They don't care anything. Science is science. It's based on, facts. That's the beautiful thing about science. Like 1 + 1 is always going to be 2. You know what I mean? And how science has been one of the most, I think, beautiful things in a way. Not like the whole live, laugh, love, or this or that. Science has been one of the biggest things I think that has pulled humanity together, from across the globe. You know what I mean? Whether it's in China or, dude, math, it was from like Arabic. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's so many things that the world has contributed. You know what I mean? And I always think and say about like if there was never things like sexism and racism. I'm not talking about just problems with people, but I'm talking about like specific things that have really put generations or people down across the world, across time. I was like, can you imagine how much further along, like we'd be with science and technology and medicine, and like we'd probably already colonized the moon by now. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like it's okay to be different, have different cultures and different things. And we pull the best from everything, man, towards each other. You know what I mean? But like, so just in that photo, man, you know what I mean? Of looking at those astronauts, I was like, I hope that can inspire not just, younger generation, not just us as older people or whatever, but everybody around the world to realize like who gives a shit about like these things, man, when we should be like curing cancer, we should be figuring out how to like do more space exploration. You know what I mean? Like, find better ways to harness energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Call me a dreamer. Usually I be ranting, but sometimes I
dream on.
Well, I did see a video from Neil deGrasse talking about Artemis going over there and how it's taken 50 years for us to go back to the moon. And it's all because the Chinese and the Russians were trying to get there right now and to try to get some mineral out of a crater or something. And that's the only reason why we're going back. So it's not even for this. It's not even for the science. And he was kind of upset. He was like, we should have used this 50 years to like continue this program to get more and more information. It's not really about the science like they're saying it is. It's more about being first.
Right. And they're not even going to the. No one's landing on the moon right now.
Yeah,
they're just orbiting around. They're doing a quick little loop-de-loop because today's day 5. They're coming. They've already made it. Yesterday they were closer to the moon than the Earth, so right now they should be orbiting the moon and then making their way back. Yes, I am a nerd.
And it's a much bigger thing, like to really dive deep into some of the deeper types of thoughts behind these discussions, because how would we get there to a place where it's not even just about like space exploration, but about anything that's better for humanity, right? And it's like, look, it's okay again to be different, but to try and look, like I always said, man, yes, I know what people mean by like there's different races of people, but technically we are one race. We're the human race. We just look different. You know what I mean? And we look different I always say for different reasons. It depends on where we originated from and wherever in the world, man. And like all these things are like, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's just good to understand that. I don't know. I think that some people really miss the plot about where we should probably be at as humans working together on things. You know what I mean? Because we have such potential, but it's again, how do we get there? Because capitalism obviously has an issue, you know what I mean? Because you put profits before, people per se, right? But capitalism is also, where we get, I don't want to say all, but I would say most, if not almost all of our innovation from and stuff like that either. So it's a very fine balance, I think, of stuff. And I think that people just can't seem to find this balance. I don't know, but hopefully, we can continue on working there. We just have to get enough of the right people. I think in enough generations, you know what I mean, of trying to change things for the better. So we'll see what happens. See, everybody, it's not just about Pure Man Fury.
No more spicy Hive.
No more spicy Hive. Chris McBurger, what's going on? If we discover a canyon on the backside of the moon, we all have to agree to call it a Plumber Crack Canyon.
Yes.
Goodness. And also, I seen Patty, the theater dog out there. What's up, Patty? Look at that. Nice ears. I know there are nice ears. Profits over people like those cryptocurrency rug pulls where some people make millions and other people are good.
Oh yeah, that's that whole scandal and all of those things with
Yeah. Again, it's a much bigger discussion on all that stuff.
There's so many different shows about it. Like I used to watch it all the time, but there's a show called American Greed, and it talks about all those things. And even if you just watch like Drunk History, no, seriously, it explains a lot of different things for it. So it's in a more like a satirical way, but it's still facts.
Well, and I understand like self preservation. Like what I mean by that is all of us, like, and I'm not talking about like, if you're a father or your husband or something like that, you know what I mean? Like we all have to make sure individually we look out for ourselves. You know what I mean?
And that looks different for everybody.
Right. But that also doesn't mean throwing people under the bus either. But I feel like every person, they come to different points in their lives where they have to make a decision on what's right and what's wrong. You know what I mean? And like, am I going to sacrifice myself, my job? Because there have been people, literally a friend reached out to me not too long ago, said that they had basically sacrificed their job to stick up for somebody. But there's just different things that we all go through in life. You know what I mean? That we have to make these certain decisions for.
Right.
But overall, I understand self-preservation, but I'm talking about even like as a bigger whole, as again, humanity, because what affects somebody is going to eventually domino effect and affect somebody else. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. And I feel like that even across the world, as we see, these things have like domino effects, ripple effects. So let's see here. Oh yeah, I already read the last comment. All right, let's talk about some news.
So random.
What's up?
Because I'm building. I don't know if anyone's built the Back to the Future set. The
I've been wanting to.
Oh, that's funny. I'm building it right now.
So here's the cool thing: when you get to when you get to step 88.
See what they did? Sweet.
Yep. So it goes 87, 88.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's clever. That's paying attention to detail.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wait, Andrew, you're building it too?
Yeah, I'm building it right now.
But you probably ruined it for him, Jay. Are you at 88 yet?
Yeah. Am I right?
Oh,
no. What about Andrew?
Oh,
see,
no,
you ruined it for Andrew, Jay.
I just started.
I didn't know he was building it.
No, don't worry. It's cool.
Unplanned.
I would have figured it
Ruined
out.
the surprise.
Well, speaking of vehicles, Lego Speed Champion 77262 custom car by Ken Blocks. And I promise I'm not going to make this a rant, but I did want to at least not acknowledge this because I acknowledged it the other night. I haven't seen every single person's review or anything about this, like whether it's Lan or whoever. But I did want to acknowledge that CPA Fall was the only one that I saw that had brought it up, but also brought up pictures of Ken Block, because he passed away. So it was a nice, I thought, and again, I'm not trying to talk bad about people that didn't. I just thought it was a nice thing that CPA Fall did, and when he acknowledged the set, he also acknowledged, that he showed a picture of the driver as well, Ken Block. So, all right. That being said, dude, this is an awesome set.
Okay, so wait, so Ken Block is the NASCAR, the racer.
Yeah.
Like a Dale Earnhardt. Okay.
Yeah.
And he passed away, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you set it up here that because I was gonna say I don't know if I might say something about it.
2014. I can look it up.
But yeah, it's a rad car. The fig, the Ken Block fig is super sweet. I love the prints, the hat. I can tell you something that I don't like is these whack ass stickers, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the stickers.
I know, but they look so bad. They just look so bad.
It reminds me of wacky racers.
And these things are like,
because it's not like the 43 looks like it.
I know. But it just like everything just stands out sticker. I mean, I feel like at least on models, like old school models they put together, like I feel like those stickers go on better, but I think it's because they're more translucent and stuff like that. But these stickers just look so bad, man. And I feel like all Speed Champion cars now are basically $30.
Yes. 20. Yeah, I paid 27 for each, so tax is like 32.
Yeah. And sometimes
like, what happened to them being 20?
Yeah, right.
Dude, that is so 2023.
That's so Costco and Sam's Club.
Yeah.
And something that always boggles my mind, and it's not just with Speed Champions, it was all kinds of Lego stuff. It's like when you look at a picture like this, the car looks big.
It's not, because
it is so
the Speed
small.
Champion size. So
yeah, I know, and I mean, I know you should be able to tell just because the fig's sitting in there. But I mean, like it's when you see like a kid, not even adult, but a kid's hand up to it, man. It just it's so tiny. But this is a rad car. I love the look of it. Stickers aside,
looking at it compared to the original, it's pretty spot on. They did a good
job. Yeah. What is this about? Bricklink retailers need to be careful. Shortly before the end of March, beginning of April 2026, the LEGO Group updated the terms and conditions for its customers' programs, LEGO Insiders. A clause now states that commercial sellers, retailers on Bricklink are no longer permitted to collect or redeem LEGO Insider points through the company's loyalty program.
Wait, what?
I didn't think
that's crazy.
The Bricklink stores, I'm assuming they're talking about, right?
Yeah. Because since you had to merge your, but you can probably just create another email.
Work around.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. If anybody in the chat understands this a little bit better than maybe I do, maybe let me know your opinions about it, especially if you have a Bricklink store or you buy on Bricklink a lot. It says if Bricklink sellers redeem rewards, gain benefits, or collect points through their purchase via their business LEGO account. This constitutes a violation. Wait, if a Bricklink seller redeems rewards, gains benefits, or collects points. Well, if their business account buys something, do they automatically get points? Because that wouldn't be their fault, right?
Right. But my thing, though, is like, I guess because if you buy a set, you get 100 points, but then you part it out to keep people from doing that or exchanging but you would have to have the instruction booklet.
I don't know, man.
To scan it, right?
I don't.
Well, no, not if you're just getting just the points for the set. That's if you're getting that's if you're getting it like off of the scan code, which just gives you 20 points.
Right.
I think they're talking about like if you buy, when I buy a set, I get points for it off the insider points.
Well, it says last autumn, 2 user accounts were merged into a single LEGO account, and not to insert myself into this right now, but just I basically let go of my Bricklink account. And to be quite honest, I don't even care as much about like the LEGO Insider stuff as either, because I just buy so little LEGO now. But this move drew criticism from some Bricklink users, especially retailers. With the update to the terms and conditions, the Danish toy manufacturer is now taking this next step, gaining increasingly better access to its users' purchases and sales histories, thanks to the user data from both platforms. Even though the current terms and conditions update only affected professional retailers on Bricklink, this time the question remains, what else does the LEGO Group have planned for us? You know what? I'm not even going to read the rest of this because, look, this is important to understand something real quick. Like, I don't have a store. And even though I bought up Bricklink plenty of times, I don't use it heavily enough, like you would say, like maybe a mock builder does or something like that. You know what I mean? But I listen to a lot of people that do. And when Lego bought Bricklink, a lot of people were not happy about it.
Oh yeah, because it was going to be a problem.
Now I feel like a normie or somebody probably wouldn't either care, mind, or like they'd be like, "Why do you care? Like, why it's or if it's a good thing? Like Lego got a lot of money." It's almost like when a lot of us were happy Disney bought Lucasfilm, because a lot of us were like, "Yeah, Disney got a lot of money. They'll elevate it." You know what I mean? well, some people didn't have that enthusiasm because they're thinking that it's gonna like diminish Bricklink, over time. And yeah, I gotta tell you, good, bad, or indifferent, Lego has definitely done a lot of stuff to Bricklink since it's had it.
Yeah, and not good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not good decisions.
And here's something that really threw me for a loop is when Bricklink banned those 35 countries, and we finally, got some type of answer. Because I can't remember, somebody did an interview with them or something like that. They said that Lego said it was Bricklink's decision to do all that stuff, and it had nothing to do with Lego. And
well, I'm like, own it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's almost like they like that because it's almost like one hand acts like the other hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
They can also advocate to not do it since they are,
the parent company.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They could. I just think it gives them a certain way out in a way. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Gene and Tori just said something.
Oh,
City Brick House.
Yeah. As a store owner, we were made aware of this prior to the login merger. I mean, it's good. And I want everybody to understand, like, I'm not against rules or regulations. You know what I mean? That's important. But I feel like when you start like chipping away, you know what I mean, on a lot of stuff, like it gets more and more difficult.
Also, Lego can afford that.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, but look, all I can hope for is it won't affect like a lot of the stores. I don't know.
I mean, it was running so great without Lego being there. I don't know why they had to put their hands in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, yeah, for sure. But
that's
it's like taking a mom and pop and then making it a conglomerate, like grocery store technically or whatever.
Well, the person who founded it, they passed. So the family took it. It was never the family's desire. And maybe it got to a point where it's like, this isn't our thing. But the original founder, which was a young gentleman, he passed away of cancer.
Which, and I leave
it up to Lego to take advantage of that.
Right.
Well, I understand if they made the decision because they're like, look, we can't run it, or again, even if it's not like our desire necessarily to run it, because it's not like it's a little thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So maybe they thought the best thing would be to sell it to Lego. So I wouldn't even blame it on them for telling the Lego, but it's like Lego did not seem to kind of handle it, in my opinion, with kid gloves. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was more. Well, and I thought it was more about money, which I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. But everybody kept telling me, no, it's more about data. They just want to know more about like what's going on, what's selling, what's trending, like what's worth a lot of money. Because I would be daft to think that Lego wouldn't look at things that are trending and say like, oh, wow, these types of figs go crazy in value.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make a whole bunch of them.
And then to think, okay, let's try and lean on that and make sets that have certain types of those figs in them, even if they're maybe more expensive. Because look, do you know how many times this is going on right now with, I think, the new X-Wing that's out for Star Wars? Everybody keeps talking about like, oh, these 2 figs are going to sell this set. They're not even talking about like the set being good enough to buy. No, these 2 figs are going to sell it because the set kind of sucks. Mm-hmm. I don't even know. It's not that. It's the Razor Crest. I think it's the new Razor Crest that I'm thinking of. Not the X-Wing, the new Razor Crest. But so, I mean, I'm sure Lego looks at that data and it's probably almost priceless, to see what's trending and stuff like that, So, and plus, they make money. They get a percentage. I don't know what the percentage is, but they get a percentage of whatever, gets sold on there.
Yeah. They're double dipping.
Oh, yeah. We can't double dip. Well, store owners can't double dip.
No, they can't. That's true.
They can't.
Lego bought Bricklink for the data. Yep. The question was, how much are retired sets going for? Yeah, so that's another thing. Yeah. This gave them an estimate how much they can increase prices without damaging the sales of new sets. Yeah, because I'm sure they have people that are really good with numbers looking at all this stuff and being like, look, if people will buy this retired set, at this price,
exactly,
or whatever, you know what I mean?
Then we can sell it for more before it gets to that point.
Yep.
Because we know what their threshold is. We know that they're going to buy it at that. Eventually they'd buy it at that point if it retired.
Yeah. Well, there's this website called Brick Economy. I'm sure everybody's heard of it.
Oh yeah.
And like how they have that prediction. So that's what I'm worried about. So that's why I bought certain sets. But now, because of how Lego is pumping out different things, all their predictions are off now, and they didn't used to be off like that. But now it's because Lego's just looking at all the stuff. Oh yeah, no, I have like 5 sets that I bought that I don't care about, and they're like, oh yeah, because I took a screenshot of it, and it's like, oh, now they're devaluing.
Right. The gift of purchase VIP points are programs aimed at making things better for retail users. Paying out points to mass purchasing stores waters down the benefits for retail users. Yeah. Look, this is like a whole side of Lego that normies don't see or even probably would understand, at first.
Dark side of Lego.
Well, but there's even so many different levels even to what we're kind of talking about. Like we're talking about like reselling, basically we're talking about Bricklink stores. But obviously there's people that resell as far as like they invest in sets, and even then it's like, well, how long do you wait for a set to marinate?
You got to sit on them for a while, depending on which one.
I just keep wondering, even with the premium aspect, if this is going to be the same thing as like comic books, cards, Beanie Babies. I'm not talking like Lego's ever going to like go away, but I'm just saying like this bubble that just keeps getting big. Like more and more people keep buying sets, investing in sets. You know what I mean? And like I feel like the supply is going to start outweighing the demand.
Oh, for sure.
I agree.
Oh yeah, especially with everybody coming in. So like, for example, one of the sets that I bought was the Black Panther bust. I bought it like 3 years ago. It was on sale for 20%. It was marked to retire. No.
I haven't been paying attention since we're talking about Bricklink. Has the prices for stuff been getting? Is Bricklink been getting more expensive as far as like selling pieces and all that? Because I feel like if Lego itself starts getting more expensive, then buying individual pieces on Bricklink would also become more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are. The last time I even bought anything on there was when I was doing the mock for Atlanta BrickCon, but it was not a lot of pieces. It was like 1 or 2 here or there,
And that's the one thing that I liked about like Studio and also on like Bricklink, you can find like what set has this color or anything. So if it's cheaper just for you to buy a friend set or an Animal Crossing set versus going individual, it'll let you know. So I think that's probably going to be a feature that they might get rid of too, making it so easy to figure out.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because it'll tell you this set is in 5 or this piece is in 5 sets. Here are the set numbers for it.
Yep.
All right, let's jump back in real quick. There's a few other interesting things I wanted to highlight. One, Lego Botanicals collection mug as an insider reward.
Hated it.
That's ugly.
It feels like it's very my mom's mug in the 1980s.
Yeah,
and it's probably small. It looks small.
I feel like I might have that.
You might be get your pinky through this.
Yeah, I bought a Lego mug at the Lego store, and I thought it was bigger, and then when I brought it home, it didn't even fill up a cup of coffee. It was like I was drinking espresso or something.
There's 2 different sizes of mugs. So I have the Halloween mugs. Those things are they're very tiny compared to like the regular coffee mugs. So you got to just pay attention to the ounces and pounds.
Yeah.
Or the stones.
Even looking at this picture, you're looking at this and you're like, are those giant marshmallows or are those the little tiny marshmallows?
That'd be funny if they were the little baby ones.
Tiny marshmallow. Let's see here. This was something I can't remember if we had a chance to talk about. I don't remember. There was a new survey that came out.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Because I was talking about how I couldn't even get through the first question.
Really?
It was like the first or second question because it was like, what kind of Lego collector are you? And I'm like, I don't know anymore. It's just too difficult a question to ask. Yeah. All right. Let's see. The Brick Fan. Let's see what we got going on here. Lego ideas update. The hell? It's a Toro.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm really digging a lot of this stuff, man. Can you guys like I kind of want to tear down my city and just put like the modulars on a shelf and build something like crazy like this, like a miniature.
Oh yeah, and then you can connect it with Giza, just have the water going through.
Yeah. Right. This is nice. Even though the frogs are kind of just camouflaged in there. Oh yeah, Pan Am.
Oh, I saw that at the store and I was like, oh, the price.
Yeah. What is it again? What are they asking for?
$20. 220 duckies, baby.
No.
You better love Pan Am.
Right.
Look, I would,
and that goes with the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, I feel like if you work for Pan Am or you're a pilot, you know, maybe like this would be great for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, for anybody else, I'm like, or I guess if you're really into aviation, like, you know, look, the one thing is, in my opinion, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a rant and a rave, both put together, is that they have a set for every single person on the planet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what you're interested in. But the problem is they have a set for every single person on the planet. Like, they're putting out like 800. Soon it's going to be 1,000 sets, 1,000 Lego products in a year. They're going to reach it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
And this is great. Like, it looks nice. Okay. That's all I got to say about it.
No, it's that one. And what's the other one? Was it like a freight? No, was it like a shipping?
Oh, yeah. The shipping ship.
I don't remember.
The shipping ship. Yeah.
I didn't even see this.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a whole lot. They had a whole commercial. Did you see that commercial? That was kind of cool. I like the commercial.
For FIFA?
Yeah.
Oh, I like how they did his tattoo. That looks cool.
You know, they're definitely going to start getting the
Let me guess. Because there's going to be a soccer game.
Yes, the World Cup is coming later on this year.
It's called the World Cup. I'm like, it's a soccer game. Everybody across the pond's like, it's football.
It's the World Cup, and it's going to be out here in California.
Yeah, here in Atlanta too.
You know something?
Yeah, well, like the final is going to be here. Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry about all my spicy takes today, but I was just thinking, I saw this, right? And I saw the different minifigs. And once again, I was like, dude, that is great that you get all these different skin tones, right? But then I was like, dude, why are they gonna be about specific characters?
Well, I think they did that last time. The one when they had the soccer, soccer set, that was the one with the most diverse colors, and then the Pharrell set came out.
But I'm just like, Lego, why don't you just stick to your guns, right? If it's
why does it have to be special to bring out that?
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I'm contradicting myself because I personally like different skin tones. I think they could do it if they wanted to, and I don't even think it should be an issue at all. But you know, they're definitely your yellow minifig enthusiast. But my thing is like, okay, if the yellow is supposed to represent everybody and stuff, then just do it with everybody then.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Like,
these are cool. Look, if you're a soccer player or if you even kind of like soccer or a fan, like, and these are great because it represents, you know, your different countries, different players,
different people, different players.
Yeah. They've done soccer and basketball.
They haven't done American football
or baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess, like, you know, they're like, we only got so much shelf space.
And they did basketball.
Dude, they put soccer legend on this.
Oh dear.
That's a bold statement. I'm not even like into soccer.
Yeah, who was that?
And wait a minute.
I mean,
it's Messi. That's why.
Wait a minute. I feel like even though I'm American, I feel like we kind of bastardized the whole football thing, calling it soccer.
Oh, right? Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So why is Lego putting soccer on here?
Okay, well, question though. Is it a different box for the different countries?
Oh, all right, never mind. They're like, you Americans, we have to change stuff because you're stupid.
Yeah, well, you don't understand. You'll think it's American football.
Right. And then you'll be mad.
Because, yeah, kids will be like, that's not football. Holy cow.
I'm looking.
You know, they have a lot.
Yeah, they came out with a lot of sets, right?
Yeah. That's a bold pose, man. You know, he's really into that.
At first, I thought it was just that trophy, and they were going to have all the minfigs with it, and then at the end of that commercial, they showed all the sets, and I was like, oh damn, they really came out with a lot.
Yeah, they did.
But what's crazy though is that they're doing all this for the World Cup. I feel like they could have done something similar to that with the Nike. Sets, because Nike has a lot of people signed to them, like for basketball, for sports in general. Like somewhere in there, I think they missed out on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They already made a set for this guy.
Well, it's different posable, different ones.
No,
yeah, because it's messy. Because he's amazing.
Yeah, but I don't watch soccer, so that means nothing to me.
Okay, he's like Michael
Jordan.
He's the Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe.
He's the Michael Jordan of soccer.
Yeah.
You just compared Michael Jordan to a soccer player. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He is the.
But I want to see variety. As a normie, I want to see more variety. I don't want to see the same guy twice.
Well, that's why they're.
You guys are like, you got like Hive. Shut up, Hive. Can I tell you that I think this trophy looks better than that other one?
Yes.
The gold one. Yeah, that's cool though.
And it's only $25?
The gold one was very gaudy.
Look, I still think $25 is too expensive for this, but just it being $25 makes me feel like, wow.
Yeah, not for
I think
soccer
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
cheap.
get it just to put it on my wall and for the colors.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely can pull a room together. It's got a lot of different colors on there. Watch, it's only like, I don't know, 3 inches tall or something.
No, it looks like
because I'm looking at these pieces. I'm like,
wait, now let me look at it.
Because wait, what do we got here? That'd probably be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I don't know, about maybe a little smaller.
Well, how many?
I don't know. I'm probably way off. Damn, dude. Damn.
Yeah,
that's
putting soccer down our throat. Like, tell me you like soccer without telling me you like soccer, Lego.
A lot of people like football.
Football. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean it's big in Europe, obviously, but they're gonna eat this Lego sets up.
I do like that hairpiece, man. That's hot.
Okay, let's see, 298 pieces.
The chat has been chiming in a lot.
Oh, I can't wait. Hey, Brick and Nick joins Lego as newest set designer.
Oh, congrats!
Oh, nice.
Oh, don't forget the congratulations, the celebrations.
Oh my goodness, that's right.
Oh my goodness,
that's right. Oh look, there's the cup again.
Yeah.
A small cup. Okay, well there's a spoon, so at least see, but that could be a little spoon
that
too.
Could be a teaspoon, like a literal teaspoon.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about these new Pixar toys, man?
I like that one. I like the Slinky Dog.
How about the fig, right?
The Slinky Pig with it.
Oh my!
I like the Slinky Dog. That
dude.
Lots of bears, mine.
How am I gonna get that with paying more than like $5 or $10, dude? That hurts because I really want that fig. I love dogs.
Lots of bear.
Dude, I hate this bear.
Wow. Really?
Well, he's a villain, but he's not even like a good villain. Well, he was kind of a good villain, actually. Never mind. He was very psychotic.
This bear.
Well, because everybody's like, "Oh, it's Lotso." It's a good. I'm like, dude, this bear was a villain. He's a bad guy.
Still purple and cute.
Right.
He's like a polar bear. He's like a purple polar bear. You didn't call him
a polar bear.
Yeah, a polar bear. There you go, polar bear.
It reminds me of like a mean old man. Oh,
okay,
shoot.
so Hive. That world.
I was like, that'd be me, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Take it, man.
It's 5x5. So it is tiny.
Oh,
the Hive set.
Okay. All right, let's get out of this. Let's get back to the chat because I feel like this is not going my way. Let's see about the chat. Lego bought Berkeley for the data. I feel like cat butt. All right, I'm getting there. Where does Brick Economy get its prices from? Right. I wish there was a good way to PSA grade Lego parts. Cats and dogs are not that different, you know. Patty was just as invested in my roast dinner as your kitty was in your snack. Well, there's similarities and differences for sure.
These cats are clingy.
I love cats. I do. I think cats are incredible creatures. They amaze me with their prowess, their balance. And if you like throw them in the air, they'll probably land on their feet. You know, like it's just really cool the stuff they can do, like the balance and all that. But if someone breaks in your house, if someone's attacking you, guess who's going to come and save you?
That depends.
Yeah, these cats.
The cat. Are you telling me the cat is going to run up to the burglars and protect you?
The descendant, the lion, the cheetah, the puma. Yes, these cats would.
Oh yeah,
my cat.
When someone knocks on the door or something, or walks by and I have like the door open, she's got. I'm like, girl.
Okay, all right, okay. I'll extend you knowledge because occasionally, once in a blue moon, I've seen like a World Star video or something where a cat does attack somebody. That's
the best one is that guy that's trying to get it in the container. Have you ever seen that one? The old one from like the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the best. And then also you got to think about different dog sizes. So like I used to have a Yorkie. What was he gonna do?
No, Chihuahua. Yeah.
Chihuahuas think that they're bigger than.
Okay, let's say that I'm not even talking about little dogs, but you know what? Little dogs are a really good alarm. I'll give them that. Because if a cat's like meow, like a cat can get very loud, annoying with their meows, but their meows are at least a little normally spaced out. But a yapping dog is gonna be like, yeah. But I'm talking about at least a normal sized dog is gonna at least try and bite the owner, or bite the not the owner, but bite the.
Have you ever got bitten by a cat? They lock in and then they use their back paws.
Look, I'm not even scared of a dog.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm always defended because look, I don't know, a dog might get a bite in, but that's all a dog's going to get. I can promise you that. Look, I'm much bigger than the dog. I will go full like suplex mode on that dog. I will be like the Undertaker. What's that finishing move the Undertaker does? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Where he like spins him upside down. Someone in the background have to like have that bong, that noise. But like if a cat, also I'm not scared of a cat, but if you've got like something at least the size of a lynx or bigger,
like a Maine Coon cat.
I was gonna say Spidey's part Maine Coon.
Yeah, you can tell by his ears.
The problem, like a dog, again, can get a bite in, but that's all it's gonna. But if a cat gets a bite in,
they're
locked. It also has like 4 other like razor blades. You know what I mean? Like that's not good.
No.
Yeah. And also, a lot of people are allergic to cats. So, burglars coming in. No, you're sneezing. Get out.
Yeah, get out. Right. I don't know how I got on the subject of beating up animals. Oaktown in the house. We got to get celebrations on here.
What up?
Ultra, afternoon to you. Lego is making sets for fandoms and they start pricing at 200. Actually, I've been meaning to do a little bit of research. I would like to know, we'll just take the year of 2025, maybe even 24. It depends on how much information is out for each year. But like, I would like to know a percentage of sets that were over $100.
All of them,
right?
I feel like there's an awful lot, 80%. But I'm curious as what the ratio is.
Well, I think we underestimate though. Was it the age groups of like the under, like the Duplos and all of those like little like poly bags? There's a lot of those.
I think Target has been pumping out poly bags. Have you seen that?
Man.
Like I went to the aisle and they have a whole section now.
Yeah,
like
they got
10 different ones.
Exactly. Before you couldn't find them. Now
they're all in the paper bags too now.
Yeah.
I hate those paper bags. Patty, whose real name is Sarah, said her Chihuahua would shred your leg.
Oh. By the way, good morning, Click and Cliff, and good morning, Brits Bricks.
Morning.
Thank you both for being here. Appreciate you.
Morning.
Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else. I'm not sure if I missed anybody else. I'm sorry if I did. My cats are from the streets. They will take down an intruder. You want to hear something funny though, real quick, and then we'll get to the celebrations. The last house that we owned, dude, there was like a cat gang in this neighborhood.
Cat gang.
And every once in a while, man, we hear some cat fights. And dude, I was like, wow, those cats are tough. And I'm not even joking, dude. You can, well, I was gonna say you guys is high, but she won't get on camera. But like we would be like looking out the window and there'd be like a bunch of them just walking down the street together. I'm like, I wouldn't mess with that gang.
Yeah.
I swear, man, they got like switchblades and stuff. Yeah. Barn cat, house cat. Yeah, man. It's cat. Paper bags with plastic earner coatings. Dude, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm just going to say it.
Yes. Wait, Andrew, does your set, did you come with a mix of paper and plastic?
Yes.
Yeah, see.
They don't care about
the big bags. The big bags are plastic, and then the small little bitty bags inside were paper.
Yeah.
The ones they put paper bags inside of a plastic bag.
Right.
It's about production cost and shipping costs and stuff like that. That's what it's about. I think it's about 60 Lego sets that were priced over $100 just for year 2025. Brett, I feel like it's got to be more than 60. They put out 800 different products. I know they're not all sets.
I think you just want it to be more because the ones that you like were expensive.
No, look.
No. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Everybody's laughing at Jay right now for saying that because it's funny. And I agree, it is funny because I can be like that. I can be petty. You know what I mean? But she's also, she could have some truth behind all that. It could be exactly that. Maybe it's a perception of like the stuff that I like, where it's almost like tunnel vision. Right. But she could also be wrong. And I'm still standing with my statement that she is wrong about that. I feel like it's definitely more than 60.
I'm fine with being wrong.
Oh, I said over $100.
Actually, hold on.
And I know you're all right with being wrong. You're okay with that. That's fine, yeah.
Hive, is it sleeting or hailing where you are?
Huh?
Is it you have sleet or hail outside?
Oh God, no, but it does look gray out there.
It was raining over here.
Dark and it's hail. I don't know if it's hail or sleet, but I hear like little knots. I'm like,
whatever it is, it's freaking rude. I can tell you that. Like, why would you do that to people? I don't want your bull crap.
It's so dark.
It is to start like the sun went away. It was all bright this morning and everything. Oh God. Let's do celebrations.
Celebration.
It's a quickie.
That was quick.
Britt says she did Excel sheets on this, and I believe her.
Oh wow. Well, because like right now, if you go on the Lego website, it says gifts over $100.
Yeah.
They're showing currently 195 products. So that includes this year and last year.
So then that can't be right then if it's 195 just on that, right?
And that's probably and that's not including retired.
I just got the turtles. They weren't 100.
Man, still I got shell shock. I was like, oh, that's a lot.
I mean, but like, don't get me wrong. And see, here's the problem with trying to just think about this in my head, because 60 sounds like a lot. Like if you even just spreading out over a year.
That's a full tank of gas for me.
Dude, oh my God, gas, dude. Ugh. I was like cursing at the pump. And yeah, I know it's an inanimate object. It's not gonna like hear me or anything, but it made me feel good to get a middle finger. Yeah.
Crazy thing is, Hive. Jay and I drive the same car.
Mm-hmm.
It takes me 47 to fill up. That's the difference in LA gas and here gas.
Yeah. No, dude, gas right now is crazy. And in California, double so.
I'm about to fix my bike. So if anyone knows how to change a bike tire, let me know, because it's the
Sam's or Costco. It's a little cheaper there.
But I will tell you this, man. as far as California goes, you guys are gonna have insanity with gas prices, and it has a lot to do with a lot of the shit that's going on over there right now. You got like oil refineries like leaving the damn state and everything.
Yeah, and we take a specific, and the reason why our gas is always higher is because of all the extra stuff to make it, cleaner oil
Right.
and gasoline. So it's like all the extra modification. I think we can only get our gasoline from like 2 different suppliers, so that also kind of sucks.
And that reminds me of something kind of in a bigger picture too, that whenever something happens and we think that we're doing good or saving money or something like that, it's always going to come out from somewhere else. And what I mean by that is like, this is not just California. There's other things going on in different states as well. I love that damn thing. That's a beautiful car. I need to get that before it retires.
No stickers.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you, try putting on that one on the front. I think you were gonna curse it.
What about the flux capacitor? Was that a sticker?
No.
No, it's printed.
It's printed.
That's Mr. Fusion though. Is that sticker?
No. Oh no, the flux capacitor. Oh, I didn't build that version of it. Oh no, here it is. It's in here. Nope, it's all. It's printed.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it's very little stickers. I mean, it's like
but they're little stickers.
Yeah, they're little bitty ones.
Not doing that.
Let's see here. What did Lauren say? 384.
Oh, that's high.
In North Carolina. Dude, and around me, man, it's like basically about $4. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
About 350, 340, something like that.
Yeah. Apparently, California gasoline is expensive because it's carb, not regular unleaded. There's a lot of different reasons. There is. And what I was getting ready to say was like, so when more electric vehicles were produced and all that, guess what electric vehicles don't use? They don't use gas. So when you start buying less gas, the state starts getting less tax money from it. So they got to figure out a way to get more tax money. You know what I mean? So what do? Well, in California, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's been implemented or not, but they're going to start taxing like the amount of miles you drive and stuff. There's different ways. Over here in Maryland, they've done things like raise the prices of taxes on different things because Maryland's like, I think like number 2 state or something like that with electric vehicles. It's wild, dude. They're everywhere here. But yeah, same thing. Or they raise the prices on like your license plates or driver's license or with the fees and this and that. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely registration. I grew up. I remember like being like, oh, okay, yeah. As your car gets older, your registration goes down. They lied, just like how Dare lied about how they'll just give you free things.
Yeah.
Mo just renewed her driver's license. It was $56.
Dang.
What?
I don't remember what it was when I did mine. It was a while ago.
I remember it wasn't $56 though.
Right.
Well, I don't know if this was 21 and it was changing, but I don't know. This is her first one as a drinker. So her face would go forward and not the profile.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
but wait, does she have just a regular one or is it like the real ID?
She has a real ID.
But it's wild to me that it's basically like almost $60 to get a driver's license.
Right.
That's wild to me, dude.
And emissions is 30 some. I just got the notice it's time for my emissions, and that's $30 some.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean to drive, man, is quite a bit of money. You know, because there's a car, your license, emissions, gas, insurance, then upkeep, oil. Yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty wild, man. Maryland taxes the humidity, dude. And that's why, like, because we're slowly, and I've mentioned this before, we're slowly trying to see about maybe like, moving to a different state or something like that. But we're looking at all these states very, very carefully, like what their tax rate is, this kind of stuff, because dude, I'm tired of it, man. And this is so weird because I've always been a very big proponent about like, I believe in taxes. I think it serves society and everything in a good way. You know what I mean? Obviously it's how we fund NASA. That's why Artemis is able to go to whatever, you know what I mean? Like there's different things that our taxes do that are good, but at the same time, it's not just about fraud. There's definitely fraud, you know what I mean, in all kinds of different aspects of government, state, local, and federal. But it's also about like these people, whether it's federal, state, or local, when they do anything with our tax money, it's not like it's their money. It's not coming out of their pocket. And I think like so many, if not most of politicians, again, doesn't matter if it's federal, local, state, they don't look at it like their money. They're like, oh, we're just spending somebody else's money. So they just are frivolous with it. And, you know, instead of real or like trying to say like, okay, we should maybe cut back on this or maybe do this. It's like, no, we just want more money, you know, from people. And it's just insane. Now there's a lot that has to do with like, again, inflation and stuff like that. But it's like contractors. I always remember growing up hearing the joke about like if the state was running something, like it'd be like 1 person, 2 person working, and then like 3 or 4 people standing around like watching. Right. You know? But I've realized over time, especially doing my own research on stuff, that again, politicians, they don't know shit about a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like a politician giving approval for getting roads built or whatever, like they don't know construction or anything. You know what I mean? So when they get into a contractor or whatever, they're probably going to get a contractor that says, look, it's going to cost $8 million to do this, you know, but we're going to say it's going to cost $10 million to do it. And that way you get us that tax money to pay us, and then we'll give a kickback for $2 million or something like that. You know, like there's all kinds of these things that go on, and it just blows my mind that it just keeps happening. You know, our infrastructure is insane. You guys remember Flint? Water.
Oh yeah.
Water
is still bad.
Hey, news outlets. Whatever happened with Flint? Did anybody ever get really held accountable for any of this stuff?
Nope.
And then the other thing too is that they still, you know, when everything first happened, people were donating water, blah blah blah, and everything. Now, people who live there, they have to pay for a bottle of water and all the things. It's like, why?
But like, yeah, one, people need to be held accountable. If people start going to jail, watch how fast stuff will start changing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
you know what I mean? But it's not even just about Flint. That's just Flint. Think about everywhere else, man. Like our pipes for water, our, you know, pipes for sewage, you know, our infrastructure for electric, our grids, our bridges and roads and everything else. Like, where is all our tax money going, man? You know, it's crazy.
Not fixing the potholes.
They're not fixing the potholes.
Nope.
Dude, over in the UK, my buddy was telling me, I think it was the UK he was talking about, like, if a pothole is under a certain size, they won't touch it. There's literally, he sent me a video of a pothole. There's 2 potholes like next to each other. They filled one, but the other one was a little bit smaller, and they left that one. They left that one alone, dude. And I'm like, who cares about the size? Like, it's still a hole. He put flowers in it. He like, I saw that, like dirt and flowers.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But I mean, it's just like, dude, the incompetence of people running stuff, man, is insane to me. Chris, what is going on? It says, where is chat? I'm so confused. I don't know. We're all over the place, man. We're all over the place. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Back when Burkheimer renewed his license, a quarter cost a nickel at the 5 and dime store. This one raspberry.
And he had to walk uphill 2 ways to go to school in the snow.
Goodness, you guys are killing me. It's good. That's good stuff. All right, real quick, we're gonna read a couple of comments and we got to go. See, government overpays for everything. I worked for companies that charge government like jobs like 20 times more. And look, a lot of us, not I'm saying everybody, but a lot of us have always heard of people say like, yeah, the best people to work for the government because they just pay so good and everything. And I'm like, it's fine to get paid good, man, but like, and then even if you get paid good, can you at least hurry your ass up? Like I've been talking about, like the other day I was talking about the toll road to Chicago, like Pennsylvania and Ohio and all this other stuff. Like they're for at least 2 years they've been working on it. I'm like, come on. Then over here in Maryland,
and
the bridge, dude.
Bridge.
Oh my god, man. People are mad as hell about this, man, because they gave us one timetable and one budget for it, and then
like
now
doubled, right?
Budget doubled, and instead of 2027, it's 2030. Now they're talking about being completed.
Wow!
And like, dude, this is an important bridge, man.
It is.
Like not just for us traveling across it, but for the port, you know, as well. Yeah, it's, and again, What is this bureaucracy, man? Like, what are you all doing? You know, it's crazy to me. Had to go do the fan compass. I wasn't going to do it, but you all made it sound fun. The fan compass. Whatever, doesn't matter. Have fun, man. I hope it's a good time. People says my big bag, 80-pound rescue Belgian Malinois. I always say that wrong. Well, look and snuggle any burglar. Well, at least by time. All right, look, I know I was talking some mad crap earlier about dogs being a lot more good guard dogs or whatever guards than cats, but I gotta be fair. If anybody broke into my house and they threw like a steak or something like in the opposite direction, my dog would probably look back for a second, but yeah, go for the steak.
No, cat.
Right.
They don't like steak.
Laughter is the best medicine, unless you're an asthma person.
And I have an update on the weather. Mo says she had to pull aside. I'm trying to get home, mommy. It won't stop pouring. So it's been raining here now.
So it might make its way up to you, Hive.
Yeah, Hive will be pouring.
By the way, Dusty basically says I've seen this cat buttholes as co-host on the stream. Guinness Book of World Records, man. Let's see how many cat buttholes we get on this stream. It's all right. I feel like cats are the only ones that get like leniency on butthole showing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right. Let's start with LegoLongoria, my friend. What do you got planned for the next week?
Nothing going on today. We're gonna eat some barbecue for Easter. Just hang out with the family, kind of do that kind of stuff. Get ready for the work week next week. Come join us every Saturday night. Saturday night builds with me and my wife. We'll be there next Saturday night, so just come check us out. Yeah,
awesome. Brickbay, what about you? You got anything you want to shout out or promote?
There's a lot. So we got Minifig Mug Monday coming up. Make sure you check us out. Mom and Mo, we're hitting 5 years. We will have been 5 years on April 13th. Nice. So yeah, I added up the shows. I think we're at 240 shows, something like that. Yeah. So I'm not certain, something like that. So yeah, we're celebrating that, and I think that's about it. Yeah, just follow I'm back to putting out the schedule. So and then Lunch and Lego. I'm live every day from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Lunch and Lego.
Yeah, you've been pushing that pretty hard.
Right.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sometimes I eat and sometimes I have great co-hosts, but it's just a break during my week. I get to break. I found out I need to eat during that break, but now I get to break. So
I thought you were going to keep going with the numbers too. I wasn't sure if you were like going to do that or not, but I saw you switch it up from numbers to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
No, it still says day.
Still the numbers.
So we're on Michelangelo. Who's the last one left? Donatello is the last one left. So Donnie will be tomorrow. And then I'll have to find something else for days 15, 16, 17.
Better keep buying them Lego.
That's where the backlog is coming in. That's where the backlog's coming in.
Yeah, man. Speaking of backlog, I've got like a huge box I've got to get rid of some of this stuff. IBrick, what about you? You got anything you want to shout out and promote?
I'm still trying to figure out when I'm actually going live on schedule. So just just keep the notifications on. I was gonna go. Actually, I probably am gonna go live tonight on some stream. Pookie, can you move?
We got Peely.
Oh yeah, because Lene and I are gonna do Peely on Fridays.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Do Fridays.
I want to build Peely with y'all. I got Peely.
Are you serious?
Serious? Yeah. So we're gonna be building.
You got Peely too.
You got Peely?
Peely? What are you talking about?
Peely Bone from Fortnite.
I don't know.
The banana that looks like he's
Fortnite.
It's like half
What
skeleton.
are you whippersnappers talking about, man?
Oh, you're not a cool kid.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then
no, I haven't bought much Lego, and if I was, it's not gonna be Fortnite. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Peely, because it's retired now.
I mean, it's a cool set. You're talking about like the banana that's like looks like a half skeleton or whatever. You know? Yeah, no, it was a cool set. I definitely would have bought that like 4 years ago for sure. For sure. So anything else that you wanted to shout out?
Nope. Just like I said, I'm gonna go live later on today after I watch South Carolina beat UCLA at the NCAA Women's Basketball Championship. Calling it now.
There you go.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I kind of want to play some poker. I haven't played poker in a while.
Oh, because from last week when you were talking about it for Brick World.
Yeah. I think I might start brushing up on some of my skills. I don't know. We'll see. As for me, you guys know there's Pure Ant Fury every Friday night. We got a couple more Good Morning Brick Worlds left. And I don't know. We'll see whatever else. I do have a bite-sized rave, not rant, but bite-sized rave. I think I'm going to put out here probably tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, everybody. Also, I wanted to say hi to Justin. Saw him jump in here real quick. Happy Easter to you as well, my friend.
Hey,
so yes, if you do celebrate Easter, I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. If you don't celebrate, I hope you have just a wonderful Sunday. Thank you everybody for being with us. We appreciate it very much. As always. And here is the Good Morning Brick World member outro, and we will see you guys next week.
Hey guys, have a good week.
Peace out.